Hey my beautiful Sagittariuses, we're going to do a reading for you, my love. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you are returning, your energy is much appreciated. And also, if you are a Chardy, thank you for crossing over. Welcome to the Tarot Tribe. So messages can resonate vice versa. Check your sun, moon and rising signs as well, guys. And yeah, it's a collective reading for, Sagittarius placement. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And yeah, with that being said, if you like the vibe, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe as well for future readings if these messages do resonate for you. So let's start your reading. We've already got a card that wanted to come out. Okay. And can we get one more here, please? Okay. Nice. Okay. So we've got Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. We've got Activated Earth, Power Places, Ley Lines, Trust Where You're Led. And we've got Called, Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So there's something here where there's like this doorway here, and it's almost like you may be hearing the call to step up into something, to do something. And with this card, there's always like an energy of like knowledge. Here it's like there's some knowledge that's available in order to, take this, move forward throughout this doorway. It's almost like you're in this, it kind of looks like this cave energy, right? It kind of looks like being transported here, and then it's like on the walls there's all of this knowledge, and it's like the longer you stay there, the more information you can get. It's like trying to gather as much information as you can on something before you go through the doorway, okay? Because the doorway is going to transport you somewhere else. So gaining some knowledge here on something. We've also got the intelligence of the universe here lies within you. Oh, and then we've got Star Brothers, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Okay, interesting. There's something to do here with where you're being called to trust. What you're being called to do is going to require you to have trust. Maybe you don't know if it's safe. But it's like your spirit guides are saying that if you do, they will be there to protect you. Okay? But you have to move in that direction. You have to make a certain decision. Let me see. For some of you guys as well, you could also feel like maybe there's someone you feel like you're walking away from here. Maybe you're walking away from someone to go and discover your gifts, or maybe there's something that you're training. Maybe you're doing some training. That could be work, that could be personal. It could be a hobby. Some of you guys, it could have been a third. Maybe, I'm just trying to see. It really kind of depends here. It does really kind of depend. Now, some of you guys, it's like you could have had to look away from something or someone, and maybe you're being called to trust that where you go next is going to be full of fulfillment, right? Because you can kind of see the water. It's like the sea, like a beach. There's something about really, going in your heart here in order to draw upon this energy of trusting where you're being, trusting what you feel like you're being called to do. Some of you guys, you may feel called to child, like this child energy. Some of you guys, you could have a child, or you could be thinking about yourself in relation to a child. In relation to, you could be thinking about thinking of yourself as a child, so you could be thinking about a parent. But it's kind of like something about your heart could be calling you to do something. Maybe some of you guys felt like you had to kind of step out on your own. I need to clarify this because this is interesting, but I did want to get another oracle card, but we'll get one shortly. What is this connection here to these two cards? What is the connection to these cards? Again, more children energy. You could be trying to figure out, like someone could be trying to figure out, like maybe I just had long lost. Timing. Like someone feels like maybe they just missed out on some sort of timing, maybe to do with like, someone could be thinking about, do I have any like brothers? Do I have siblings? Maybe someone feels like they're an only child, or maybe there could have been something to do with, someone may be also feeling like there's some sort of piece, some pieces of something wasn't coming together, but there could have been, how can I explain, like maybe, like let's say if it's a work thing, for instance, then maybe you feel like if you couldn't put the pieces together, then like these people, there's going to be like external humiliation. Okay, and this could be you feeling like this is things that won't, not going in your favor. Maybe you feel like this is due to you maybe not being able to make the right judgment call. For others of you guys, it could have something to do with, you could be causing, maybe you want to make a decision about kind of showing up. Like for some of you guys, I feel like, I don't know if you're thinking about like a parent that you feel like isn't around. Or maybe you're not around, I don't know. But for some of you guys, if it's someone that, some of you guys, you could have a parent that's recently had a new child, like a new child, and it could be something where you maybe don't realize that this new child would be very receptive to you, or maybe the parent is the one that feels they may be humiliated, or this parent might be receptive to you, but they may feel like they're going to be humiliated. But it's to do with, let's see, some sort of secret. Ace of Cups. Okay, so there could have been some conflict, disagreement or something. Or for others of you guys, I'm seeing something here in regards to like, you may want to offer a cup of love here to, it's like if there was like an absent father, okay, it's not going to be for everyone. For some of you guys, it could be a baby. It could be a partner or someone that you share something with, like a job or a baby or a project, I don't know, something, okay, if it's not your parent. But it's almost like there's some sort of positioning or almost hierarchy almost. So that's what I'm saying. It could be a parent because they could have like a higher, obviously a higher position where there's more grounds. But for some of you guys, maybe you feel like this is going to take some building here, and you know, maybe something and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do that. Maybe something new, maybe you don't know if they will pursue you because it's like conflict that's happened. Or that could be vice versa. Maybe I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. Okay, so I think that maybe you feel like you've offered some sort of like love to someone here secretly, or something as you're thinking about when you were a baby. Maybe you feel like you were, you know, very loving and pure, but then it's like, you know, there could have been some sort of conflict that brought about change. And then maybe you're thinking about, you know, maybe you feel like this other parent has like another, there's something else that they work on, or maybe they have another family. Okay, or maybe if you that someone is pursuing other people, there could have been some sort of conflict around that. Okay, maybe someone wanted to pursue other people, and this turned into some sort of conflict. But it's like some sort, you could be just trying to be secretly trying to see whether someone's gonna pursue you here, or you could secretly trying to see if there's like an offer on the table here for you. We're saying the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So it's almost like you may already have the answer to whatever this is. Oh, that fell out. Five of Swords and the King of Cups. If you feel like you're not receiving an offer on the table or some sort of love, then this might be, you may be seeing that here. And you may be being called here to kind of move towards something where you feel like you have to step up, move forward towards this new portal, but you don't know where it's going to take you. It's like you don't know where this will take you. Okay, let's see, where's this going to take you? Okay, you may see, it's almost like there's something new here for you, but you may see someone investing in, like, you know, if not a third party situation, could be a celebration or, you know, another situation here where they may be trying to gain a victory. But it's like you may see that, and maybe, you know, maybe it's like this new opportunity for you. This is you in that portal here. When you go through that door, it's like some sort of change happens and you end up with something here that is a new start for you that will bring some sort of emotional fulfillment. Something a bit, it's moving on. There's like an energy of moving on from something. Moving on from something. You could be moving on from something and moving towards someone else that's gone through some sort of change that could be waiting for you. It's like someone could be waiting for you to show up, or vice versa. Maybe you're going to travel towards someone or they're going to travel towards you, but it's like waiting for someone to show up. But it's like you could be leaving something, you could be moving on from something. For others of you guys, like I said, if you have a child, you could be traveling to see, like if you don't have a commitment with the parent of the child, then you could be visiting the other person, or this could be someone that you're visiting or you're going to visit. You could be bringing a child with you. If you have a child, if you don't have a child, then it's almost like bring your love with you, your authentic loving energy with you. Because, well, not because, just because, but that's just there. That's going to initiate this new start. Because the person that you may be going towards, it's like they may have, it's either they have a higher authority like a parent, or they have a higher authority in a job, like they have a position in a job as like manager or supervisor or something. Or if it was a love interest, there could have been a third party situation or some conflict, something, or a breakdown in commitment. But it's like there could be an energy of someone being a bit wary of something not coming together. Okay, so it kind of looks like you may feel like someone's coming towards you, but it's like you're not investing, okay? Because maybe you feel like there's a hopelessness there. 3 of Wands and the Tower card, but it's almost like you could still, it's like there's this energy of maybe there was something before that you were waiting for, but you've kind of seen something go in a different direction. So you feel like if you wait, you're holding on to a tower moment. So it's like you're going in a different direction, and it's like you're trusting that this direction is going to bring some sort of emotional new start for you. But it's like you can't see it because it looks like smoke. But it's like one with an ending is a new beginning, and the ending, the Death card, is really just a transformation. So it's kind of like as the more you move forward, you're going to be it's like a process of transformation, but it's like an ending. It's like one door closes, another opens. But it's like if something hasn't closed, then something hasn't fully opened yet. Look, as soon as I say that, look, ending, beginning. Something about the horizon, something about a cliff or a mountain, something about a mountain. Someone could be wanting to like ride a horse. Oh, okay. That's funny. That sounded sexual, but that's not what I meant. But maybe that's means something to somebody. Someone could be trying to see if someone's going to come visit them here, but maybe someone feels like they just want to have sex or something. If it's not a sexual situation, it's like you have clarity. There's some sort of perspective that you have, some sort of clarity that you have, or that you will have if you don't feel like this yet. With this new start, it's like you're holding you may still feel a bit uncertain, but it's like once you make a choice, it's like you're weighing up the options or weighing up the pros and cons, but it's like you can kind of see like this new start for you. Even if you can't see what it is, it's like you're going to be able to move forward, and you see the potential for transformation and the potential to be able to kind of, you know, have control over, you know, you moving forward, even if it's like, you know, making more slow and steady moves. It's like you can control that. Versus, because it's like something as you feel like you've been able to see where there could be a potential tower moment now. So it's like if you see it, then it's like you don't want to choose it now that you see it. So it's like you're just trying to like weigh it up, or maybe you're still a bit undecided. But it kind of looks like, you know, the new start for you, it has something to do with two other people or one other person, or it could also have something to do with 774. Okay. Choices. It's almost like, that's really interesting. Some of you guys, it's kind of like there's something that you may have been doing where you may have felt like, how can I explain this? Like some people could have been like, oh, that looks great, and then some people could be like, oh my gosh, I can't look, let me close my eyes. So like in fear, right? So maybe it was something, but maybe it's something where maybe you feel like you, I don't know, it's almost like you may feel like you were losing balance. Something where you, some sort of losing balance. But it's almost like there's also an energy of you regaining like some sort of balance or like footing after some period of like, you know, rest, reflection, maybe even healing after a period of like feeling conflicted about something. It's like you're seeing where you've been weighing things up. It's like maybe there's certain choices that you're like, you feel like they could set you back. And then there's like, you know, two choices left that you're still undecided on. But the other choices, you know, okay, that will set me back. So, you know, but then there's these two choices. One choice you feel like you're gonna have, if you don't have clarity on it yet, you can have clarity that's gonna be some, that would bring some sort of potential shake-up, or maybe make you feel stuck. So it's kind of like you're gonna go in the other direction here, which is gonna bring some sort of ending or transformation. But again, it may feel like for you, it feels like if you go that route, you may feel like there's going to be some sort of feeling, some sort of hardship, financial hardship here, or being knocked back financially, or being, if there's like a relationship, if you know, if you're somewhat newly single, then, you know, just being, you know, like not like being isolated from like a partner or something like that, or from like a, but I feel like if there's someone else where you, it's like there's someone that you're seeing value in, where it's like you and them, and it's like you're looking at this, you're trying to see this, and it's like every time you look at this, you can see the value here. But maybe you feel like they haven't really offered it. Maybe this is someone that you see and you feel like they have some sort of money, but they're not giving it to you. Or if it's not money, maybe it's a commitment. Maybe you feel like they haven't fully committed to you. But it's, again, it could be someone that's trying to balance certain things on their plate here. Okay, they could just, you know, be busy with tasks, and, you know, they could have a lot on their plate here. They're trying to balance out. But I see you could be, oh, something flying in like a hawk. Okay, some sort of message here. Some of you guys, you could be coming in to communicate here with somebody here. You know, it could be you coming in to communicate with someone after kind of keeping a close eye. But it's kind of like all of a sudden coming in, sweeping and swooshing, swooping down here, right? This is you. So it's almost like you come in out of nowhere and then you land. But it's like before you come in, it's like you've been doing a lot of observation. Two of Swords. Also, for some of you guys, maybe it's almost like someone might not see this coming, or maybe there's something about choices, like there's a unicorn and a hawk. You could be trying to make a choice here between two people here. One person that you feel like is moving forward kind of authentically and you can kind of be happy and free with, and then maybe someone that you feel like, you know, they come in and they land and they're kind of like, you know, getting a clearer, closer look at you or something like that. This could have been someone that's going through a transformation, but it's like I feel like you're going to make the choice that makes you happy with this unicorn here. So this could be someone that is coming towards you here. Okay, you probably don't see it coming. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it's like they're coming towards you. And if you're observing someone else, then you could be trying to observe their choices. You could be trying to observe, you know, their choices, where they're gonna go, what's coming towards them, you know, that type of thing. But it kind of looks like there's some sort of ending here to do with a choice, or maybe you observed something in order to make a decision in regards to where you want to move forward on something. Okay, you could be hoping that if you move forward on something, it's going to transform maybe like a financial situation as well, which it does kind of look that way. I'll clarify that shortly. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like so you guys, yeah, it's like you're washing your hair off something, or you're washing your hair of someone or something like that. You know, it's kind of like washing it out of your hair so that you can move forward and focus on like the things that are going to make you feel you know, happy and free. Some of you guys, there could be someone that comes towards you that maybe you don't see that they're a unicorn. Okay, maybe you can't see that this person's a unicorn. Maybe you feel like they come in all of a sudden and they fly away. But then there's also someone behind you that comes towards you with love here. They could have something to do with this water. Whether you both do washing together, washing clothes, washing plates, something about a lake, a canal, a sea, hair, something about washing hair, something about washing clothes. But yeah, but this is someone that, you know, is already behind you here, and you kind of, you know they're coming in with love. But then there's someone else that comes towards you, and you can't, it's like you probably can't see they're a unicorn. But it's almost like whatever you're observing, though, you're seeing that something might not be, your Ten of Pentacles might not be stable for you in the long term. So it's like you're trying to go where you can find your happiness. And it's like you're trying to discern what's coming towards you, whether that's going to bring you a sense of happiness, but maybe you feel like you can't really see. Yeah, I feel like you could be trying to figure out, I feel like there's a lot of focus on money as well. Maybe you know what would bring you some sort of feeling of victory and accomplishment, where you feel like there's something about needing more money to do something, to move forward successfully on something in particular, a home or a place or something. Yeah, this is your energy here as well. Something about time and patience. You're being asked to have time and patience. There's something about, you could be working on something in silence here. In silence. Some of you guys, you may feel like if there's people that are thinking or uncertain, like I'm hearing someone going, it's almost like, I feel like it's the energy of kind of keeping to yourself is what I'm trying to say. I feel like Spirit could be trying to show you things here. Like Spirit trying to show you things. Some of you guys as well, something about a foot soak here. Maybe if you watched one of the videos where it was to do with the foot soak, that might be something that if that was resonating with you, Spirit could be telling you something about that. Or it could be if you feel like Spirit's been telling you to have patience, or been telling you to kind of be in a place of flow, go with the flow, or to, yeah, focus on your personal independence, your money. So you just feel like stuff that's going to be hard work. Some of you guys, I don't know why, there's something about, you feel like there's someone that if you had to go towards them, this is someone that you feel like has some sort of value or money or something. There could be some sort of baggage, but I feel like it's saying that you won't have to cover, if there's something you feel like you have to cover up or hide, it's something about yeah, like covering, not wanting to be seen or something, I don't know. But it's kind of like you won't have to do that, okay? This could also be a mother energy here as well. This could be a mother energy. It doesn't have to be, it could just be someone else. But it's kind of like, yeah, you don't have to hide something that you feel like has caused you a lot of baggage or obstacles. It's kind of saying you can show that you're planting new seeds and you're trying to harvest new seeds, you know, because that shows that you know, that's also valuable, you know. So it's almost like, maybe if you feel like you don't have, there's something that you feel like isn't fully accumulated yet, and you feel like you can't show your face if you don't have that yet. And it's like, it's not necessarily the case. Or if it's not that, sorry, it might be like, maybe you feel like there's a lot of things that you're trying to, there's a lot of things that are heavy here that you've been having to carry. And maybe you just wanted to kind of carry that and not kind of have to show that, I guess. But it's kind of saying that, you know, what you'd actually be showing is that you're planting seeds, harvesting seeds, watering your seeds. You know, you'd be showing up as like a gardener, which is again a very valuable trade, right? So I think this might be a perception thing. Okay, yeah, you may feel like it doesn't perceive as valuable, but it does. But there could be a disinterest in something. So maybe, guys, there's an offer here that you feel like, you know, it's almost like you're not taking an offer. And it's kind of like, some of you guys as well, if you have a child, I see something about like you doing something, you working on something, and then your child kind of sitting in the corner. Someone put the child in a naughty corner or something like that, or sitting beside, you know. But maybe if they're good, then they get something like a blessing. So if you're a mother, you could be like, you know, you know, this kind of sitting in timeout, or you like sit there, you know, maybe you gave them something and they're like, I don't want it, right? It's like this motherly energy. You give them something, they didn't want it, so you're like, okay, sit there then. And like, it's kind of like, if there's something about, if they're good, then there's a blessing that you will come in for them. You know, maybe that's through some hard work that you do as a mother. For others of you guys, this could have something, there could be some sort of significance here with the message. But there's something here about the universe as well, like a child of the cosmos. The universe could be saying something like, if there was an offer here, and maybe it was something that, it could have been something that maybe you feel like it's moving forward here, but maybe you didn't want to take it. It might be in that time you may have spent some valuable time focusing on self-investment here, which is actually something that the universe is going to bring a blessing for. If this is something that you haven't done yet, then it's like with doing that, it's like a blessing comes in here. So it's kind of saying, you know, even if you feel like there was something that was given to you that's moving forward, it's like you choosing to invest in, you know, yourself here, your stability, your value will bring some sort of a blessing here. It will replace whatever obstacle with a blessing, is basically what I'm saying. And for some of you guys, you've come to the end of the road of something where you can put this baggage down, something that's been hard, heavy. Maybe you feel like you couldn't, there's something where it's like you can't show some sort of struggle, but it's like you're actually you'll be showing up as a gardener, you know, because you're choosing to move forward. But it's like, and if you're choosing to not take an offer of something, it's like, you know, you're showing choice of not wanting something that isn't, you know, your fulfillment, so that you can receive something that will be your fulfillment. Okay, so it's like, yeah, this is going to bring incoming. There could also be some, like I said, incoming communication, and that's going to be a part of your blessing here. So you may receive some communication, and this is like part of the blessing, again, that unicorn thing. that unicorn energy. But with the devil card here, it's saying, yeah, it's coming in the unknown. But it's saying, you know, your advice is not to be stuck here when this comes in, or to feel powerless in any way, or to feel tempted to control the situation in any way. I'm not saying that is the case, because it might just be sometimes out of fear we may feel like, okay, I need things to go exactly like this and like that and like that. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean trying to, and it might just mean controlling. You know, sometimes feeling like, okay, if I can control the outcome, then, you know, something. But it's kind of saying that might make you feel a bit stuck here, but it's kind of saying more so just kind of water it when it comes, and kind of you're going to be required to have faith here on this. Something could have been a bit of a long time coming. Maybe having faith that something will show up with some sort of value, something about money as well, or that something will show up with some sort of long-term investment or money or commitment. But it's like having this faith here that there's going to be some sort of blessing here. And this could also be that someone's going to actually give love to you. Someone's going to give you some love and maybe even money here. Some of you guys, it could be a long journey that you've been on where you've been watering your seeds and then like you get paid for something. But it's kind of like someone may communicate to you here and it's like going to show up out of the unknown, and it's saying, you know, this might be something that you are being called to invest in, or if it's a person, like invest in them or commit to them or something. This person, this incoming communication, because it's going to bring something that you would have hoped for, some sort of blessing. Okay, it may also later down the line bring some sort of money that you don't see coming. Okay, but outside of that, it's like a value in like a valuable person, a valuable relationship. You could maybe like achieve some things together, you know, conquer something together, overcome something together, you know, you be courageous and confident together. You could defeat this devil energy together, feeling stuck, powerless. If there's any sort of like, if there was any sort of like deception here, it's kind of like Ten of Cups, yeah, seeing that something won't bring a long-term emotional fulfillment. So again, taming that desire there or any frustration there, and going the route, you know, the plan of the investment that is going to bring some sort of a victory here, where you're going to feel like you've, you know, almost like conquered this devil energy here, or conquered something that, you know, made you feel stuck. Yeah, okay, so this is making a decision. There could be something about a boundary, a need for like a boundary, setting a boundary here maybe. If there is, if you feel like you're still in communication with something that is keeping you stuck, okay? Or something that you feel like isn't your long-term fulfillment. It's like you mean something about you setting a boundary here to maybe either protect yourself, or maybe for some of you guys it could even be standing up here, doing the right thing for you. It could also be in order for you to initiate something new for yourself. Some of you guys, it could be, you know, setting a boundary, setting some sort of a boundary for, again, like, so that you can be victorious in something, or could just, I don't know, there could have been something about harsh communication, that could have been something could have kept someone stuck, but it's kind of like making a decision to break free by nurturing something. Nurturing, again, Empress energy. Nurturing, if you're a mother, then maybe nurturing a child. If you're not a parent, or you're not thinking about a parent, could be nurturing a creative project. If you are a child and you're thinking about a parent, could be nurturing a relationship with that parent. So we've got mother energy here, twice on top of each other. But again, it could be your children, it could be nurturing yourself, it could be nurturing this new path here, healing the inner child. Is going to allow your child to lead, the inner child to lead the way towards your fulfillment. To me, guys, it could have been harsh communication between you and a mother or something like that. But it's kind of like making a decision, or someone, a mother figure, maternal figure, something. But it's kind of like there's something about a perspective. Maybe the perspective was not like in the like some sort of perspective, not being able to not being able to immediately see some sort of truth in something, feeling stuck. King of Pentacles. It's almost like needed to uproot. Maybe you feel like you needed to uproot something. If you feel like you were very grounded with something, maybe you feel like you're having to move forward and find some sort of new grounds, like finding new grounds. Some of you guys, like, someone could be thinking about like building a house on land somewhere, new grounds, but not necessarily that, but like it's kind of that energy, metaphorically speaking, where maybe it's like a new job, like new grounds. Maybe it's like, you know, a new thing, but it's like a new ground. Or maybe there was something where you was like, okay, you were quite fixed here, but you felt like you were just kind of like moping around here, and you know, there wasn't really anything there growing. So maybe you feel like you have to go and find like new land, new soil, where you can like start building. I'm even hearing like camping, or like something about like the sticks, but kind of like finding a new plot of land and being able to like actually build something there on this new plot of land. And you could be trying to like, you know, you're praying that this is going to work, but it's like the divine is going to be giving you, it's like this is going to make you emotionally fulfilled. It's saying you may even enjoy the process of building. So imagine if like you were like, okay, let's go camping, like you setting up the tent, you enjoy the process of setting up the tent, putting all the things in. But first, before you set the tent, you got to find the right place that you can go where you'll be protected, you know, where it's not too rural, but you know, you're still in a place where there's enough space for you to build. You know, you may need to be able to collaborate here with some other builders or something, you know, something like that. But it may also require you investing time and money here for the resources and things. But yeah, it's kind of just like finding grounds to build on, where before you felt like you had some sort of grounds where you wanted to maybe stay in a certain place, but it's like maybe you feel like you were just kind of wandering around and nothing was really going on, so you kind of had to move towards this new ground. And it's like once you do, it's like someone here that has love for you is either one going to come with you, or is going to be right behind you, and they're going to give you like a gesture here. Again, it could be a parental energy, it could be someone that you've already had a pleasant memory or encounter with, or it could be someone that, you know, again, maybe you've had something to do with like a memory or a child of significance here. But it's like some sort of gesture or something that you probably won't see coming after you start, like once you start moving forward, finding new grounds, you're hoping something's going to work. It's like something gets given to you as like a gesture. Okay, it might not be physical, it might be emotional. Maybe you want a physical gesture, maybe like you want someone to invest like something, but they may do the emotional gesture first and then the physical gesture comes after. Okay, But you may see the emotional one, there may be a lack of clarity in regards to whether something's going to go the long term or the full route, but then it will, okay, if you just kind of, you know, keep this sort of faith energy and keep building. Some of you guys, it could be working or building on a relationship that they're giving love to you. Some of you guys, if it's someone that you feel like you couldn't build with, then it could be finding new grounds and building somewhere else. But it's kind of just having clarity over these choices. But you moving forward fast here, it's like you get on your horse here by yourself, and then it's like what comes towards you is like, okay, you can build with that, right? It's going to come towards you once you move forward. And you're going to arrive at a place where you feel there's some sort of success. But it's like moving past some sort of injustice. But there may have been something as well that you've seen that you felt like was unjust. Maybe you thought you were going to show up successful, but then you seen something. And maybe you feel like there's some sort of injustice. But maybe this is something you felt like, okay, let me uproot. But it's like, again, in the other direction is where it's like this new opportunity here for you to invest. Again, new ground here. It could also be something that's going to bring like new value, new money, new commitment. Some of you guys, if you're trying to work on like a romantic relationship, but you feel like there was another person involved, then maybe like there'll be like a new offer of commitment, someone that may actually be able to like commit to you relationship wise, with you moving forward, focusing on your own success. It's something that you won't necessarily see coming. Or some of you guys, you may get some sort of money, or some sort of money that you don't see coming, basically, like money, financial support, money that you don't see coming, okay? With you uprooting and going in the other route. Okay, so that looks good. Definitely looks like there could be some sort of unexpected income, financial support, or just payment or something, just by you kind of doing what you're being called to do, even if it just looks like you're just kind of taking these steps here by yourself. It's like something or someone is going to come towards you, and this is going to help. This is something that's going to help you build, or you're going to be able to build with, or some sort of new ground here. Yeah, because I see you finding this land and then like building this here. Yeah, there's an opportunity for you to build something on new grounds, new land. You may have already started building something, or if you haven't, it's like the opportunity is presented. Look, there's the land again, and it's saying even though it might seem like you're just starting with a few resources now, this can build into like a castle here, or something stable, long term, happily ever after type energy. So it's saying take inspired action. Okay, you're going to be getting, it's like there's going to be inspired action here. Things as well from your heart that may be speaking to you to take inspired action on from your heart. This is also my going in a new direction card here. So there could be an opportunity that presents itself for you to go in a new direction that takes off quite fast. It could also have something to do with travel or excitement. But I feel like some of you guys, if you secretly feel like, maybe your judgment was off about something, maybe there was some sort of frustration or grief or sorrow around this, but I feel like you're actually getting some sort of like this opportunity is where you're getting some sort of thumbs up, like some opportunity is going to be presented to you where it's like, it's giving you the thumbs up. Ten of Pentacles. So if you felt like there was something that broke down or couldn't be stable, that's behind you here, maybe you didn't see that coming, that wasn't going to be stable for the long term. It's like maybe you feel like, oh, I made the wrong judgment call, but then you get a new opportunity here where it's like a thumbs up, right? So it's like once you finish grieving this, the new opportunity is fast, passionate. Yeah, one door closes, another opens. 10 of Wands, which you put down this baggage, and also you can show, it's almost something about like showing the truth, or showing yourself, or showing your face, or showing what you're working on, or feeling like you can show what you're working on, and knowing that it's not going to look like, something that you don't want to seem like something that maybe, something that you're working on, maybe you don't want to seem like a burden, or you didn't want to seem like a burden or something like that. But it's almost like if you showing that you're working on something, so you know, sowing some seeds, it's almost like someone's going to be very receptive to you, receptive to that. This could have been someone that had a period of grieving as well, secretly. Also, maybe they felt like they made a decision that wasn't, maybe they felt like their judgment was secretly off about something here. But this is someone that I feel like you're going to be able to move forward with. Okay, both transformed. This is someone that you, it's like they've already kind of, they're going to present you with like they're going to basically let you know that like you guys are good with the thumbs up, right? They're going to do something, or they may say, oh, let's go here, or oh, let's do this, or you know, something that they may be enthusiastic about is going to basically let you know, give you the sign that, you know, you're good, you both, you and them are good, and this is going to allow you to move forward and release anything that you were holding on to if you felt like that wasn't the case, or if you were uncertain, or if you didn't know what choice to make. It's like you're going to see the opportunity present itself. It's almost like an opportunity that it's like there, it's quick. So it's almost like once it presents itself, you're probably going to have to make a choice quite quickly, because it's not an opportunity that's there. Like, so let's say someone says, oh, do you want to go here? You know, that's an opportunity where it's not going to be there forever. So it's like once that day is gone, the opportunity is gone. So it's something that pops up where when the opportunity presents itself, you're probably going to have to make a quick choice. But if you delay, then it's kind of like it's only one choice. So you either say yes, or whether you say delay or you say no, it's the same choice. So you delaying is basically a no, okay, because it's a short window. Okay, so if you delay, the window closes, which is basically, you know, the universe making a decision for you with a no. But when it's presented to you, if you take the opportunity, it's going to take off quite fast, it's going to grow, and it's like, boom, you know, wow. It's like you're being called. Someone may call you, okay, maybe a call or a phone call, or you know, this is you may see this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm being called to do this, to go there, to do this, whatever. And it's like you're gonna have a choice to make on the spot almost. And I feel like it's saying, yeah, if this window of opportunity opens up for you, step into it, genuinely step into it. Because it's like the door opens, you step into it, it closes, and then it's like a portal that just kind of, I'm getting like the willow, the water, the wardrobe. I don't know why I just said that like that. That did not make any sense. What is that movie? The what and the wardrobe? The something? Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me see. The wardrobe. I don't know what that is, but it's something, like something about like a magic thing where you step into it like a wardrobe and then it goes somewhere else. I don't know where that's from. It's like no, it's not even a wardrobe, it's like a lift. It's like a lift, like you go into a lift. Maybe you're gonna step into an elevator, okay, and you're gonna go somewhere and you step into that elevator, and it's like when you come out of the elevator, it's like boom, there's something exciting or something new there. But for others of you guys, it's like this is like a bit of a portal energy. This opportunity is going to present itself, and it's like a window, it's like an elevator where it's like, you know, oh, that's why. It's like, you know, when you press the button for the elevator, it's like if you've asked for this from the divine, it's like it's a short window. So you open, the door opens, but then you know how with the lift or the elevators it closes. It's like you have that short window. So if you're standing at the elevator like, I don't know if I want to get in it, I don't know if I want to get in it, the doors will close, you know, and then it moves. So it's kind of like something is gonna present itself to you, and when it comes, you're gonna have to step into it, and then it's like you can take off, right? But if you're fearing stepping into it, then you may just kind of feel like that for you may feel like a bit of a down moment, but only because it doesn't necessarily mean anything bad happens. It maybe you just feel like something, you just maybe feel like you're still in the same position or something like that. But you know, it's an energy of you'll still be able to kind of what you're doing and make a choice here. But it's kind of like the energy of like for this blessing or this miracle, it's something about being called or stepping up or making this choice. Someone's going to extend some love towards you, and it's like choosing or saying yes. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to call you or message you or something, and it's saying yes, say yes. This will be a victory. Someone, yeah, you can build with them. New grounds, building. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay guys, that's great. Let's just get an advice for you guys then. If you've been here so far in the reading, don't forget to give this video a like if it's been helpful or if it's been resonating for you guys. It's much appreciated. Can we get advice from one of these Sagittarius, please? Fertility. Yeah, what did I say? New grounds. It's a perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So it's like finding new grounds, and it's like fertile soil. Like, oh, this soil is fertile. We can grow here, you know? And then, okay, let's plant some seeds here where there's fertile soil, okay? For some of you guys, if you are in a commitment or a marriage or something, if you're wanting to have a baby, some of you guys could be thinking about like, okay, now's a fertile time, you know, to have a baby. Some of you guys, if you feel like you're very fertile, you could be saying no to like certain sexual encounters because maybe you feel like, you know, you could get pregnant or something like that. Or I'm seeing something about like some sort of protection or something, okay, if you don't want to get pregnant. Some of you guys, you may have a child, but you may be thinking like maybe you want to get married. Some of you guys, you may not want children if you don't have children. But there's something about, or you don't know, but something about you're going to get more clarity on this once you start building and moving forward. You're going to know, you get more clarity on what your success looks like for you. Maybe you don't know what that looks like for you just yet. It's like the more you move forward, you're going to figure that out, okay? Sometimes you don't know if you want children, or something as you don't know if you want marriage, but there'll be some sort of clarity. So maybe you guys, if you may already have children, but you're thinking about moving forward, you may want you're thinking about whether you want another child. If you want another child, maybe you want to be married. If you have another child, so maybe you guys, you may be thinking that you don't want to be married, but you may want some sort of clear clarity, or you know, that, you know, something is committed. But you know, there's different things that you're trying to see. But if you have a bit of confusion in regards to what you want here, yeah, then it's kind of like you're trying to figure out what that structure is. But you know, it's like you're going to get clarity on this in regards to what you want to build. Or you're trying to get clarity on this so that you know how you want to build, how you want to self shop. So yeah, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. One more advice, please, from one of the Sag. Oh, okay. A lot fell out there. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a powerful place to connect with the divine. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires? Again, tapping into your heart here. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Yes, again, intended if you're moving forward, everything's going to be fine. If you're planting these seeds, you're going to have this infinite supply. You're supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So again, there's something about, again, like there's a lot of sea energy here, or like something about like the sea being very cleansing, or someone may want to travel and just go in the sea and you may feel very cleansed. Or for others of you guys, it's something about knowing that in your future you're going to have an infinite supply. So move forward, plant the seeds that you want for your future now, and trust that you will reap harvest of the seeds that you're planting now. Some of you guys, if you feel like there's not enough of something, it's saying, you know, that might be a belief system, because there is an infinite supply. You may just have to follow your heart's true desires here in order to activate that. And yeah, yeah, so that looks good, guys. So I've just seen if there's anything else coming out. Something could also be significant as well around Easter time as well here. But yeah, I will leave that there, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely give this video a like if it was helpful, if it resonated. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.